4 copies of the same coding agent enter 4 identical repositories. One gets no instructions, one gets an AGENTS.md, one gets a skill generated by Qwen Learn, and one gets every team document pasted directly into context. Same feature, same tools, same hidden grader, and none can stop at an explanation. Every lane must edit code, register the route, add tests, run the checker, and write the pull request. Which one actually learns the codebase? But best is not one answer. I want the cheapest task run, the most accurate repository, native change, and the setup a real team can keep current 6 months from now. This is one controlled fixture, not a universal benchmark, and provider queuing stays inside the elapsed time number. Time remains visible, but it cannot win the cost crown. Before the cursors move, the first 2 lanes lock in. The control gets only the feature request, so every convention must be rediscovered. The second gets one 18-line agents.md, pricing math and core, integer sense, no retired imports, the correct checker, and exact pull request headings. Those rules are present from token 1. The other 2 lanes start larger. Next, I used Qwen code. Its real learn command processed 5 team documents. It produced a 48-line skill. Future tasks see the description first and can load the body when relevant. The final lane skips retrieval and receives every current document, plus the retired 2024 note, directly in its first prompt. All 4 get the same task. Add insured shipping. Waive the 700-cent base charge at a 5,000-cent subtotal. Add 2% of declared value with a 100-cent minimum when positive. Reject invalid money. Then follow the architecture, route, test, dependency, and pull request conventions. The cursors start together. Every unique file read increments exploration. Every request adds billable input and output tokens. Failed test attempts, stale reuse, rule violations, and required human corrections are recorded from the trace and hidden grader. The control implemented most of the feature, but passed only 7 of 10 grade groups. It opened 9 unique files, consumed 46,611 tokens, tried the wrong test runner, and left float money in production. The feature nearly worked. The change did not fully belong in this repository. With agents.md pinned up front, the agent still verified the actual code, but opened only 6 unique files. It also passed 10 out of 10 with 0 corrections using 36,735 tokens, about 21% fewer than control. The skill was available and relevant, but the model never invoked it. It opened 8 unique files, consumed 58,621 tokens, failed 2 checker attempts, and scored 8 out of 10. The separate creation receipt was even larger. 114,994 input tokens to distill the docs once. Full context started with every document already present. It opened 6 unique repository files, used 33,716 tokens, and scored 9 out of 10. Stale information reused? No. The model resisted the explicitly retired example. Its money behavior passed all 10 cases, but the missing pull request format cost 1 grade group. The complete ledger keeps files, tokens, elapsed time, failed tests, correction groups, and stale reuse visible for every lane. First, accuracy. The highest score was 10 out of 10. Agents.md takes the accuracy crown. Second, cost. On this run, full context used the fewest task tokens at 33,716. That crown belongs to the measured task run only. A generated skill has an upfront distillation and review cost, while direct context pays for its documents again inside every request. Third, maintenance. For this repository, agents.md wins. The rules are short, universal, tracked beside the code, and edited in one place. A reviewed skill earns its overhead when knowledge is larger, procedural, or relevant only to certain tasks. Full context dumping is easy on day 1, but gives stale material the widest surface. So it actually teaches an AI or codebase, not the biggest prompt. The smallest current set of rules it can reliably receive when those rules matter. Start with agents.md, graduate repeated specialist knowledge into a reviewed skill, then verify the agent actually loads it. Use direct context deliberately, not as a substitute for curation. The complete fixture, real generated skill, agent traces, hidden grader, and raw result files ship with this video package, so you can rerun the same competition or replace parcel kit with your own repository. Build, ship, scale.